What was your reaction when you found out you won?
Lots of screaming and jumping up and down. We were I was really excited and pretty overwhelmed, actually. It didn't really sink in.
For like the next 3 days.
Yeah, it was kind of surreal.
I did a lot of like hand shaking, which I don't usually do, but I was like fanning. I was just being really girly. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What was the first thing you did when you found out?
I called my dad because he was out of town, and he was the student body president at his high school, and he was like getting really excited and like really proud of me for running, and so it was really big, fun news to share with him.
I was with a lot of my family when I found out, so I just celebrated with them and got really loud.
What advice can you give future campaigners?
Go ahead.
Try and be as honest as possible. I mean, if you're running, you're probably running because you have good ideas and you have a reason why you want to be a leader of Ashland High School. And so if you stay true to those ideas and your ideals, then you're gonna make a good president.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to like go outside of the norm. Like we learned this year as we were running that like you can run with like an underclassman, you can run by yourself. Like there's so many different things that just because we don't see them a bunch, like it doesn't mean they're not possible. So like be creative with that.
What is your first plan of action?
We have a lot of ideas that we're like cooking, like they're kind of half baked right now, and we don't want to like spit them out there until we like really have a plan for them. But they're all centered around getting more student input more efficiently, instead of not just saying like we're going to improve communication, but like actually like how can we get like voting online so that like the outreach is easier.
Yeah, and just more efficient and more fair, so that everything is just everything just works smoothly.
How do you plan to represent the student body?
Well, we already are pretty involved in this school as is. I play a lot of sports, and McKenna is in leadership and works with advisory, and so we're just really excited to interact with all of our peers across all age ranges and, get a lot of input on what they want to see done. And, it's a lot about just like hanging out in the classroom and being like, well, what do you want to see? What do you think would be fun to do? And that's where a lot of the brainstorming happens, and a lot of our ideas come from is just from talking with friends and talking with the students. And
yeah, totally. We'll be at Fresh Start too, so we're really looking forward to meeting the freshmen and getting their input as well, making them part of the school.
Why do you think you make a good team?
We've known each other since we were tiny, like we said in our speech, and we've been through the trials of a friendship for 16, 17 years, and so we know what's up, and we know each other really well.
And McKenna taught me how to pee, so you can't get much better than that, really.
No more intimate level.
We can be really honest and straightforward with each other, and that essentially makes a foolproof team.
I think the best part too is I'm not afraid to tell her or she's not afraid to tell me when I'm messing up big time, and she's like, that's a horrible idea, please stop.
And so, vice versa.
Yeah, there's
vice
honesty.
Versa.
Like really just, it's pretty raw.